Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Eating with Griffin JG. I am yours truly, reporting live here from the truck on the road. This time we're going to be talking about Sussex County once again, but we're going to be focusing on breakfast and brunch. Places that you want to hit up for breakfast and brunch when in or around Sussex County, Delaware. First place on the list is a classic. One of the first places that I ate at just in general when I first came down here, which is Crystal's. Generally, most people call it Crystal's. The actual name of it, I believe, is The Crystal Restaurant, and it is located in downtown Rehoboth, right on the main drag, the main strip. And this is a breakfast joint. I think they are open in the very early afternoon hours, but their main thing there at Crystal's is breakfast, and that's what people mainly go there for. And this is a real big place with the locals. It's a real, they're always busy. Like, they do a lot of business. The locals love this place, and when it's in the in-season here, because it is a beach town, it's a vacation spot, it is really, they really do a lot of business then. And as far as what's good there, I would have to say pretty much anything on the menu. I think I usually get their cream chip beef when I go there, which is really good. But really, anything on the menu is good. It's just kind of like a diner type setting. They got a bar and they got tables. Great food, really good service, really friendly staff. Next place on the list, this is a place that I had mentioned before on another one. I think it was for lunch. Arenas. And Arenas does have multiple locations now, but the one that I'm specifically talking about is the one right out on Route 1. They have a buffet-style breakfast / brunch on the weekends. It starts early, and I believe it goes pretty late. I know that I've definitely been there at like 11, and they still had it going. But yeah, buffet style, really good, hearty breakfast food. Don't really have any specific recommendations again. Just go there and just stuff your face. Just totally feed your face and pig out. It's great. Just, your basic comfort food. It's awesome. Great if you, are here with a large group of people, or you got people down here visiting, and you want to go out and get everybody full, get everybody fed on the weekend for breakfast. That's the place to go. Moving on, next place on the list is Bethany Blues. Bethany Blues, and for any locals listening to this, probably you all think of Bethany Blues as more of a dinner place. It's a barbecue joint, really nice barbecue joint though, and I thought the same thing. I thought of it as, just a dinner restaurant, but I found out not too long ago that they actually do a weekend breakfast and brunch, same as Arenas, except it's not buffet style. So I had to go try that, and it's really good. A lot of specials and deals on the weekend, definitely during those hours that they have the breakfast and brunch menu going on. But they also have good specials during the week too. They're located again on Route 1, up towards the Lewis direction. It's you could kind of argue that it's Lewis or Rehoboth, I guess. But right on Route 1, can't miss it. Big blue lit up sign. Next place on the list is a little bit further up the road, going out of town, called Old World Breads. It's right off of Route 1 in Lewis. Like I said, heading out of town. This place is for on the go. They got great coffee, great selection of pastries and sandwiches, really good stuff, fresh, local, and they got a great selection of breads if you want to get some bread to take home. But it's a great place to stop in the morning if you're headed out of town or if you're headed into town. Just pick up a coffee and a pastry or a sandwich. They're great, and I think they're also one of the big bread suppliers for a lot of the restaurants around here, which is kind of cool. They also get a lot of their stuff like milk, cheese, butter from some of the farms around here. Surf Bagel. It too is also right off of Route 1, which is a kind of a common thing, and that's just because you want the tourists to see you. So Route 1 is going to be prime real estate for a lot of these places. Surf Bagel is kind of a similar location to Old World Breads, except it's on the other side of Route 1, but still it's located in the Lewis area. As you can probably guess from the name of the place, they are a bagel shop or a bagel cafe. Best bagels in town, really good. If you just want to pick up a dozen or, you know, get one with cream cheese, they also do bagel breakfast sandwiches that are really good. I've heard they do a good cheesesteak sub, but I haven't tried it yet. And then they have their own coffee too. Their coffee's really good. So another good place for kind of on the go. You can just stop, zip in, zip out, get a bagel or a sandwich and a coffee. Another place that I had mentioned before in a previous video, it's called Nectar, and it's located in downtown Lewis, in case you had missed the last video in which I mentioned this. All fresh, organic juice bar. But it is great for breakfast, brunch, or lunch. This place is really, if you're definitely heading out of town, it's definitely outside of Rehoboth, outside of Lewis, and it's called The Backyard. Kind of a cool name, and it's kind of a cool place. They have a great selection of pastries in there, and stuff for the go to take, you know, carry out, sandwiches, pastries, all kind of stuff like that. Cookies, good coffee there too. So you can go in there and just get something to carry out, but it is also a sit-down place. And they have great food great menu for breakfast and lunch. Salads, soups, sandwiches, light fare. Everything's really good though. I love that place. If ever I am heading out of town or back into town around lunchtime, I try to hit there. Support local businesses and eat good food. Hey everybody, it's getting late, so I'm gonna make this snappy. Welcome back yet again to the snack portion. So let's just get going, shall we? First on the list, I found it. If you watched the last episode, I think it was the last one, I was talking about a honeycomb chocolate bar that I had gotten one time at the Go Brit counter. It's a crunchy bar by Kenmore. No, it's not. by Cadbury. Honeycomb Center. Smells good. The other one, like I said, it was good, just not as good, but you got to either order it online or find a store that imports. Moving on. Maltesers. I've always wanted to try these. These are a British candy. It's basically the British version of the, I think they're called Whoppers. It's basically the same thing. They have the malt inside. Milk chocolate on the outside, malt on the inside. I don't know. I mean, I like them. I'm not saying I don't like them. I do like them. It's just, I don't know, they have like this weird flavor to them. Maybe you just gotta get used to it. Last, but certainly not least, are Kinder Happy Hippos. It just tastes like heaven. It just tastes like ridiculous. Like you have to try one of these. If you like, just try one, please. They are very difficult to get though. There's some crap going on with trade between the US and Germany. I don't know the details of it, but they come in packs like this. Each one of these has 5 and I only have 1 left. But I ordered on Amazon. I found this awesome deal for these. You get 10 of these, 10 boxes of these, which have 5 individually wrapped in them. Plus, so it's 1 full case. You get a full case. But when they ship it to you, you get that full case plus 2 more extra boxes for, I think it's 26 bucks plus shipping. I don't know, it's probably ridiculous, but to me it's good because I love them so much. I do. I just love them so much. I haven't ordered any new ones yet, and this is my last. These are my last ones. It's like if you ate an eyeball, but when you bit down on the eyeball, there was chocolate inside. It's not just regular chocolate. It's like the chocolate that's inside those chocolate truffles. What's the brand of those? Crap, I can't remember. They're really popular. You know what I'm talking about. The wafer is so perfect and thin and crispy, and when you bite down, it just explodes. Sorry, I'm watching King of Queens. So that's it. I'm going to bed. Night-night. Night-night time, everybody.